Hey everyone, welcome back. Sal here again for our Tuesday installment of To the Moon or To the Grave. And I want to go over a token I found called Parma token. We're going to see, is this an investment to the moon or is this just headed for a quick grave? So today, going over a little bit, seem to be at the same place we were at yesterday, about 2.1 trillion market cap on crypto. A little steady price action here. You're looking at 24-hour period from the time of this video recording. A little great things. But as always, you got to give it a disclaimer. This is not financial advice. However, I'm not a licensed financial advisor. I was a broker. And brokers don't care. We get paid on commissions and we are trained to sell. That's it. Whether you make money or lose money is up to you, but we just handle your trades. So with that saying, remember, I have a mindset of a broker, not a financial advisor. I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm just giving you my personal opinion and my take on it and whether or not something is good and how I go about finding the best investment that I think is the best fit for me. With that said, I do have some holdings. Parma is not one I currently hold, and is just kind of sitting in the bin as to one that I'm looking at. So as you can see, we're kind of at the same one I did yesterday, VVS Financial. It's kind of sitting in that low market territory. However, there's a huge difference right here. We're looking at 1,105 people watching. That's not a lot. When you talk about the potential, let's take a look here. That's 1,105 divided by an estimated 6 million people investing in crypto. We are looking at 0.0008367% of people watching and then wanting to invest in this coin. That doesn't mean it's a red flag, but that could mean a lot, considering that we got this here and same thing, kind of low pack, that this has 47,000 people watching it. You go look at XRP, we got 1.5 million people watching it. We go up to Ether, look at 2.6 million. So this shows that more people have faith in it. So right now, all this really says is not a lot of people are watching it. A flag, but let's not call it a red parade yet. So right now, one thing you got to understand is this number right here. I watched this. This is the amount of cryptocurrencies that are on there. Since I started investing in crypto, this sucker was just about 17,000. So we're talking since the beginning of this year till now. We have gotten 1,500 extra cryptos. Now, we all know, we all hear the news. This is a high space for fraud, rug pulls, pump and dumps, boiler room tactics. And let me tell you, it's hard to walk away from being pitched a dream. So, and today we're going to see, can pharma take you to the moon or is it going to take you to the grave? Well, let's take a look here. So far, looks like you're looking at about a month of existence, right? So let's back out here. About a month of existence, a little bit more, maybe like 6 weeks, right? Launch, drop, pump, drop. But there was nothing going on. So when the first thing I do when I find something new that I want to invest in, I go over here, I take a quick look at what's called the white paper, just a docs displaying what it is. So you can usually find them on going to their website, or if you're on freaking Coin Market Cap, they usually have it like right here. Every single one, white paper, every single one, white paper right there. You can see here, white paper. So we're all good there. So we know where to get the white paper. You can see it right here. This is actually very good, despite what they're saying. Plus, I also like that they have a comment section on most cryptos. So you can see how many people are talking about it. And this one, we got 6 people commenting in 6 weeks out of a 6 million pool of viewers. So I'm not too thrilled about that. That doesn't raise my heart rate. It just raises my eyebrow. So now we're going to look at this, and they go through all this, tokens were all the rage 20, blah blah blah, all this stuff. This is fluff right here. This is just fluff. What we need to go back is, what the hell are you doing and how are you going to get there? So I see tokenomics. Okay, so 50% burn, 50% Uniswap liquidity, all this fun stuff. Once again, this is just seems like it's fluff, because like if you look at this, let's compare this white paper to XRP, right? XRP. Now this one is actually under fire by the SEC. Myself and many others think Ripple's going to win this, but let's just take a look. Look at this white paper. Look at this white paper. Okay, this is what I look for. Now, granted, these guys are a lot smarter than I ever will be, but I'm looking at this, and this is just straight textbook white paper, and you can even tell this person, whoever drafted this, definitely has some experience in drafting IPOs and papers to venture capitalists and things like that. So it's very straightforward. There's no mention of anything about I'm not liable for losses and blah blah blah. Although if I did, it might be down here in the bottom. But most of it's about code, discussion, acknowledgments. There's nothing stating that it is a security or that it isn't security. It's stating exactly what Ripple's project is meant to do. But what I go for key here is, if I want to invest, I want to know the people I'm investing in. So here we go. And they even provide you their emails right here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so you have 3 people running this program, 3 people calling the shots at Ripple right here. You can contact them, email them. So if you scam, you know where to go to knock on the door. However, it gives me as an investor good faith that that they give their names and a way to contact them. It gives me some hope, because now you're saying, hey, you're gonna break bread with me. So all right, that's how I feel. You put your name out there. Now this is a big thing, because you're putting a name on a project you're building, which has not yet had or has shown true success yet. It's kind of in the building stages, and these guys are fast growing. But I'm using this as really just an example. This is the first thing I look for on a white paper. I want to know who's running this program. Here, go to Parma white paper. I have no clue who the hell is running this program. I can't find it. If someone knows where, hey, comment in the section. Show me where to find this. But as far as I know, I cannot find names, destinations, where everything is, where the hell they are operating out of. All I know is they have, we're having cool stuff going on, stake, NFTs, and that's about it. And all I see is this constant legal disclaimer saying that this is an informational only, no financial advice is given, blah, blah, blah. This is not as a security or an investment. You agree not to hold a team. Now, if I know anything, reading this does not mean that you agree to it. You have to have an actual agree button or a signature or something on anything. I believe it was actually Apple that had this issue before, when they were not giving people the option to agree, and they lost that. So if a $1 trillion company has to do it, why aren't you doing it? That proves to me this is big red flag. This is like told him this is two flags, double bad, 2 B's right there. This does not look good, because no one saying an investment has to say this crap to people who want to invest. This means something's going to me, this means something's going to happen, and you're going to lose big, and they're saying, hey, you can't hold us accountable. However, what a lot of people don't understand is fraud. You steal. That's not the SEC, that's the FBI, and they will get you. They just sit back and wait till your head is 6 feet underwater, and they gotta pull you out and throw you into the box. So with that said, that's a huge red flag, having just a disclaimer. Now, I'm no presentation expert here. I'm not that good at all this. But when I see someone giving me this and real math, real analytics on stuff, show me how the stuff works, giving me giving me a direct correlation as to how things are going and what their game plan is. This is just telling me, so you're telling me in your first phase, you just want to register, do an audit, have 1,000 wallet holders, 5,000 community members, and a 10 million market cap. So where's this 10 million market cap coming from? Because right now it's at like 2.8 million, right? So well, let's go back here. Let's take a look. Right, where's this damn market cap? Right here, right. 2.9 million, right here. 2.9 million market cap. Let's let's just refresh it. Oh, right here, actual value 2.894 market cap. Okay, so we're talking about a pretty much a 4 times increase. How are you going to get a 4 times increase on value when this is all you're doing? This is just saying, hey, I'm open for business. I should be worth 10 million. That's how I'm taking it. How can you be worth $10 million just opening your doors for business? That doesn't make any sense. Anyone can develop a website, token launch. Hey, I walk through it, and I have no idea. I'm an idiot when it comes to this stuff. And I can tell you right now, it's about a 15-20 minute process if you know what you're doing to launch a token. Listing on these two, pretty easy, straightforward. Like I said, none of this stuff is really that hard to do, and this is a paid audit. Okay, so we have a paid audit. We have all this stuff like I did. So we open the doors. That's like saying, hey, I started a business. I got my business license. I signed the rent agreement. I put up an open sign. You know, I expect to have 5,000 customers in my first month, and look at that. I expect to have 10 million in market cap. So I expect to have my company be worth $10 million for opening the door. Okay, I just don't see that happening with 1,000 wallet holders, and there is 1,005 wallet holders. And when I look at the token, what is it, tokenomics or something right here? Where are tokenomics? Let's take a look at the tokenomics right here. I think it was something here. No, I saw it on here. Okay, I saw it on here. There's only about 1,005 people in wallets. 87% of them are people holding from the pre-sale of the launch. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. So already we are not quite here. So here's where they're saying on their website that they are hitting their milestones, and it's like, okay, so 1,000 holders, 10 million market cap. Circulating market cap. I don't think that happened. Fully diluted. I don't see anything showing that we got 10 million. I don't see it. If someone says, hey, hey, you idiot, look over here. Hey, be happy. Put it in the comments. I'll be happy to correct. But right now, I don't see a market cap of that. Shoot, I see a market cap. That's not looking good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. And it's not good. Okay, let's go all. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Ooh, what the hell happened here? Not good. Not good. Not good. So they say they hit their market cap. They say they hit their market cap. And now this, I don't know. I don't know. I don't see any math. I don't see any programs or anything. And of course, I know one of you guys gonna say, look at the source code. We don't need to fucking look at the source code. Look at this right here. Look at this right here. This looks like a high school project. That's what this looks like. Someone came up like, you would never have this much empty space on a project of essentially saying of this magnitude. We're talking trying to build a $10 million business thing, whatever you want to call this, and you got gaps like this. I don't know. This big red flag to me. You know, like I always said, invest in people who are smarter than you. Don't invest in people that show that their education is less than you. I don't know. Like, hey, I went to college. I majored in economics and kind of did a little bit of a minor in math, and I don't see this. This looks like something like I typed up in like 5 minutes. That's what this looks like. I typed this sucker up in 5 minutes. When I go to Ripple, This sucker does not look like something I typed up. It looks like something that kept going, and got drafted down because someone said, hey, you're giving way too much information. Nobody understands this crap. Make it simple enough for everyone to read. And it needs to be done fast because people putting money in, venture capitalists putting money into this don't have time to sit here and waste. Because, time is money. But I'm looking at this, and this does not look like something simple that was put together. This looks straight out of a textbook. This, I won't even say high school. I almost say middle school. And if we analyze the grammar of this, I think we're probably reading at about 5th grade level here. I see a lot of catchphrases: staking, NFTs, DeFi. Oh, now you're bringing in meme coins. Okay, I know for a fact this is now we got 4 red flags. Starting to look like got more red flags than a Chinese parade out here. And protocol keeps getting thrown around in here. Protocol, node. But what is all this for? Are the nodes for voting rights? I don't understand. So we got DeFi stuff, and then we got gaming stuff. Yeah, gaming tokens in here. I'm just trying to put this together because I'm a little confused, and I'm trying to work this out with you guys. But now you can see how I invest. Because if I get this confused, I'm not investing in it. That's the hardest thing to go. But when I see here, this like there really is nothing here. It's just telling you, hey, phase 2, 25 million. So what? Phase 2 of a business, your second year, you're supposed to be worth $25 million. That doesn't happen. Actually, most businesses are worth 0 the first 5 years. Most anything is worthless until you have enough people say there's value. But in order for it to have 25 million market cap, according to everything here, we would have to have closer towards this. Because what's this market cap right here? So you see right here, we're having a fully diluted market cap of 2.7 billion on this one. This one has been around for about 5 months. Now, the difference between this one and Parma token is this one is running off of Chrono, which is backed by Crypto.com. So there's already a lot of money already being pumped into this, and they're hitting their roadmap pretty fast and are actually launching, and everything seems to be working. However, here we've already hit one. What was it? We hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 milestones in your first month. But none of this stuff is set up, actually. None of this stuff is actually set up. Wallet holders, it doesn't have a wallet. At least none that I can find. So this really sounds like a bunch of people just hobble something together, said I should be this by this by this, and they're saying I should be $1 billion market cap. So now you understand. So just to make it clear why they keep mentioning, okay, 10 million, we're doing 2.5 gain, then we're doing a 4 times gain again, and then we're doing, oh my god, that's a 10x right there from one year to another. So they're basically telling you, you should 1,000x this. You should. I don't see Ripple's team saying, especially in their first 5 years, saying, oh, you should 1,000x easy in 4 years. Just listen to me. I said 1,000x. No, they tell you, hey, we see that there's a problem in the banking system and we're gonna fix it. That's what they're doing. That's greatness. Just like let's take Apple for an example. We see a problem. We're gonna fix it. 20, 30 years later, actually really almost 50 years later from the 80s, oh, now it's a $1 trillion worth company. People making billions off of it. This has a lot of potential. 400 banks, lots of stuff. Lots of potential, lots of people invested, lots of people looking, more people looking every day. Plus, I got an alert that's saying something like 67% of buyers were watching, have clicked on these from crypto.com. So 60% of their people, of their clients on their site have said that they clicked on this at least once. That's a lot. That's a lot. Now, I have not heard this until, honestly, I had not heard a Parma token until some influencers were talking about it. Now that's a big red flag. That's a state red flag. That's like putting it up on a flagpole here. If people who are entertainers are telling you now to get financial advice, odds are not great. Like I always said, don't take financial advice from someone that's being paid to sell you a dream. You should take financial advice from the weird guy that's a nerd and can't socialize very well. That guy's probably going to make it. That's that guy. Don't invest in these guys. So with this being said, like it's hard to say that this token is going there. So we already got five flags telling me, we have a pretty piss poor white paper. We got influencers recommending that you should buy it, that you'll 10x, 100x, whatever. You got very, very few people watching this, and almost the exact amount of people watching is only 100 more than the amount of people that got this token pre-sale. That's a real big red flag, and we've already seen in this that it launched, it did nothing. So then what they did was they must have it started getting promoted, and then it went down. The rug pull already happened on this sucker. But if you want to say fair is fair, hey, look, we're only 6 weeks into this, right? So hey, you want to put $5 in and lose $5? Hey, that's the same as buying a milkshake and just pooping it out. You just lose $5 instantly. That's all it is. That's all it is. And all it really is just a lot of saying, oh, you'll do this, you'll do this, you'll do this. And yes, if you are not looking for these flags and just adding them up as you're going, I can see, when you got people who are desperate to try to get together a couple $100,000 off of $100 that they can invest. Those are the people that really can't afford to lose that $100 or $1,000 or $10,000. All this is just going to make you lose. And they're showing affiliations with all over the board here. So basically what this is telling me that we're going to be part of DeFi. We're going to be part of banking. We're going to be part of gaming, token transfer, swapping. It's like you can't be. The truth is when you come. The truth is when you look at this, it's trying to be a jack of all trades but a master of none. But really what it is it's the court gesture. That's what this is. It's the court gesture. It's going to come in, poof, get you all excited, and then while you're still cheering, it quietly sneaks out the back with your gold. So my investment on this is just crazy. I mean, even let's take a look at Ethereum. Like, okay, so it just started out, build, and they're still building to this day. And people find value, then it goes down. Actually, right now, this is for another video, but that's a nice W forming right there. Nice W forming. I mean, you invest right now, you might make a little bit. Nice W. Got the W action going right there. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Over what 2-year W action? Man, if you bought right, see, look at that. The W never fails. Anyway, back on track. We want to make. So, in conclusion, this token is for the grave. So, we're going to check back on it. So, if you're still watching with me, we're going to check back on this in a couple months and see where it's at. And if I'm wrong, I'll be happy to admit it. But I got too many flags. I only got 2 hands. I got 5 flags. One of them, I got hold with 2 hands because it's such a big red flag. I can't say that. I got to drop the flags. I got to drop it. I got to drop it. It's too hot. It's too hot. The hot potato already exploded, and it had hot lava in it. So I don't want to touch it. I don't want to touch this. It's just not what it's claiming to be. Actually, it's not really claiming to be anything if you really read at it. Every freaking token can process NFT, so what makes yours any different than the others? Other than maybe getting cheaper gas fees, but hey, you already got XRP giving you hella cheap gas fees when their system gets fully out there. So I don't understand where this is going to change this. How is this going to get here? There's nothing here telling me this is going to get here. Nothing. Also, other news, great news. If you are an XRP, now I'm not being sponsored by these guys, but this is just a good way if you want to see if you're an accredited investor. Check it out. It's really good to get to know if you are. Some of you might very well be. But in order to be an accredited investor, you must have $1 million of net worth assets, I believe, and that's not counting your home. So it has to be assets that are $1 million plus. Basically, what they mean by accredited investors, if you lose a lot of money, you're not going to go kill yourself. You're not going to go self-delete yourself. That's what they're looking for, and they don't want you to have a heart attack and cause problems with that. Investing like this is for people that can say, you know what, I lost 100K. It's not that big of a deal. However, if you are one of those people, suggest you get in now. You have until the end of tomorrow night to get that $1,000 XRP drop. There are a lot of other commentators said on there, but hey, this is a great way. Get some money in. Get a little bit direct investment in Ripple. They also also does a lot of other companies that you can also invest in, Uphold and many others. So good thing to check it out. See if you're an accredited investor, or hey, maybe it might be a good goal to reach. And with that said, always look for the red flags. Always do all your research. And hey, it's better to miss out than to miss all your money. So, with that said, it is what it is. Hey, what's his name? Charles Munger. Hey, he missed out on Apple. At the time, it just wasn't a fit for him. He didn't trust what Apple was doing at the time, and he never invested. You don't win them all, but you just need to win a few. With that said, like and subscribe. Always comment, share. Hey, if I'm wrong, comment down. Just say, hey, you stupid idiot, you're wrong. Hey, I'll be happy to answer and debate. And you might prove me wrong, and I might change my opinion. But right now, I got enough red flags for a Chinese parade. I think I'm going to stay away from this one. I think a lot of others should. It's definitely not going to the moon. We're definitely going to the grave. So, but let's call it like it is. June, we're going to come back and check on this and see what's happening. With that said, have a safe night. Stay invested. Never invest in anything you don't believe in. Like and subscribe. Look forward to chatting it up with you guys.